Hello lovely people, welcome back to my channel. So real quick, I want to just tell you that this is just the second part of the first tutorial I started. If you are following me, you realize that you come across this kind of golden ball which I made of these beads, or I made with beads, and I would finish with the second part in this tutorial, where I'll be also making a half beaded ball, okay, with this pearl half bead. Okay, and so in all, this is what this is the project. Okay, this is the final project, and I finished with one pair, so I would finish with the other pair by completing this, and then I'll finally add it to the ball, and then that will be all. Yeah, so this is the whole idea of this project. So sit with me and then let's get started. So with this half bead, I'm really going to go a little faster because it's the same process I started with the ball. And so if you've just joined me or you are new to my channel, I would like to say a very big welcome and thank you for joining. But you can cross check with the beaded ball how I turn this. Okay, you can cross check from how this was done. Yeah, so I'm not really going to explain much further like the way I did with this one. Okay, so please check it out. Yeah, so I started like as I said, I'm not going to is this not a beginner friendly? Okay, the second part is not a beginner friendly because I already started with the ball and it's the same process, but the only difference is that when I go to the second row, I had to add a jump ring to it, so that this is going to be it's going to help to hold on to the ball like I did here. Yeah, like I did here, even though I finished with the half bead at the top before I added, it was quite a challenge for me, so I decided to adopt this kind of process. Okay, so the best way for me is to use this as a loop to be able to hold on to the ball like you see here. And also when you hold on to the earring, it's not going to show. Okay, so that's why it is quite far away. It's not on the edge, it's quite closer to the hook here, or to the stud. Yeah, and you can also use use beads to form a loop, or to create a loop. Okay, you don't have to do what I'm doing, but I feel like I want to use a jump ring here, so it's okay. Now let's continue with where I stopped. So I'm on the 12th row, which means I had to add 5 more rows of 16 to this project. And if you're a newcomer, you wouldn't understand what I'm trying to say, so please check this out. I uploaded this last week and I have added this upload to it, so in case you do not understand, please check this link in the description box if you are a new person or a new subscriber on my channel and you want to understand how this is done. Please check the ball out, how to make the beaded ball. Okay, and you understand what I'm trying to say. So the whole idea of this tutorial is for you to understand how to cover up the beaded pearl or the half bead pearl with this with this project. Okay, and I'm finally there. Okay, so when you begin to work and you get to this point, you realize that it's curved and it looks like a bowl. Yeah, and so this way you just have to put your pearl bead inside and pull your thread tight like that, and then this way this part is going to be out, or should face down, because you're going to attach your ball to it like that. Okay, so you pull it out a little bit like that. Okay, and then you continue to bead around. Okay, so I'm going to maybe bead about say 1 to 2 more rows of 16 and then get back to you. I added one more row of 16. I think it's time for me to close up, which I'm going to take you through. Okay, so to close up, you're going to pick one bead, pick another bead, Then you pick another bead, so 3 beads. And then you go through the 4th bead with no bead. Go through this with no bead. You don't pick any bead, and then you continue. One bead, another bead, the 3rd bead, and you go through the 4th bead with no bead, like that. So you're going to repeat this until you step up, okay, from here. And then you step up. Now, the next row, you're going to put 1 bead, another bead, and then you continue putting 1 bead until you end. Let me do this off camera. So you put 1 bead in each space, like I said earlier, and then you step up. Okay, you're going to put 1 bead until you get to your starting point, and then you start from here. Yeah, so I'm done with this row, and with the next row I'm going to put one bead in each space again. So it's going to give you 12 in total. I'm not giving you all of these details because I know that I have already done that with the other tutorial, the bead ball tutorial. So that is why I'm not giving you a lot of details. Yeah, but this is going to give you 12 beads because we are decreasing. So I would get back to you when I get to the start here, and then I would finally step up. Then I'll step up this row, I'll go from this bead to okay. So the next is going to be 1. Now when I say 0, 0 means you're going to put the needle and thread in a bead without picking a bead or without adding any bead. Okay, so 1, let's see, 1 0, 1 1 0, 0, 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 0 1 1 0 and then 1 1 0 1. So when you add the 1, you need to step up from here, from this side and this side, from where you first left off when where you started, like that. Careful and just pull gently, like that. And with the next row, so in total this will give you 8 beads. Okay, the next row you're going to put 1 bead in each space to give you 8 as well. So you go like 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 and then 8. Step up. Okay, like that. So with the next row, you're going to go like 1 0 0 means you put a needle and a thread without adding any bead. Okay, so 1 0, and 1 means adding a bead. 1 0 1 0 1 0 then 1 0, and then you step up from here. Like that. Then you pull for the beads to come together. Okay, so we add our last row, which are the 4 beads, and then that'll be all. Now when you are using round beads, they are going to be very excellent. Like these are 2 holes and they are like little cylinders, you know, so the roundness doesn't really come like the round beads. Yeah, so we add our last 4 beads. We're going to be 1 2 3, and then 4. You step up from here. And that's it. We're done. It's all done. Other part is ready. And then so from here I'd have to go through the 4 beads one more time or 2 times just to secure it. Okay, then you go through the rest of the beads. Now this is the tail of the thread when you started. Okay, so you have to go through, don't cut it yet, you have to go through the rest of the beads or some of the beads here, okay, before cutting it, right? And so you're going to do the same thing with this one, and then finally you are done. So I'm going to do the same thing offline and get back to you. So I'm done with both. I would have to put my flathead pin inside the ball and then make a loop at the top here. Okay, so I'll hold my cutter, cut this part like that. I just need this, I need this, just this this length only from here. Okay, so I need it really small. Then this is my round nose plier, this one, yeah. From this end here, because I just need a loop really small. Okay. Okay, so this is it. Now I'm going to open this part here a little bit. And I'll close it up like that. This is going to be quite challenging because okay, like that. Then here we go. So at this point I'll get my glue. And this is already prepared with the material like I explained in the ball, beaded ball. Get my glue, just spread a little bit of layer, thin layer, not very much. Oh my goodness, I think this is getting too much. Just want a thin layer, very, very thin layer. Just put it on top of the cover here. And then make sure it doesn't get to my beading mat. Cover it. Immediately you are done, just cover. Okay. Then put it on top of your work from the side like that. And you press it down a little bit. And then you wait for the next 24 hours to get it done. And it's going to look like this. Okay. So this was the whole idea. You just have to wait for it to dry. And then you have your two, So we are going to wait for 24 hours and then I get back to you. And it's all done, people. This is the final look. And believe you me, I didn't realize, or I didn't even imagine it's going to look this nice. But I just like the final look. And you could try one for yourself. It's a very simple thing. And I believe, or I hope that most people who watch this video would understand and try to do something for themselves. If there's anything you want me to understand, please let me know in the comment section, okay? And please don't be intimidated. I always say this word. Just don't be afraid, don't be scared. Try something for yourself. You can use different colors. Mine were 11 O's. You can use I think 12 O's as well, depending on the size of the bead and everything, okay? Thank you for your time. Thank you for subscribing. Please don't forget the notification bell. Just click so that whenever I upload, you have new videos to watch, okay? And have a nice time. See you on my next tutorial. Bye.